Namaskar, this is Seshadri, HR solution expert, labor law advisor, corporate trainer. In this budget, recent budget, Government of India given incentive to employers and employees. It is a great news. Definitely, when employers are going to create a job and then more jobs are going to be created, for that incentives also they are going to avail. What are all the incentives, particularly major three schemes? What are all those schemes? How the employer will be benefited in these schemes? Let us understand in detail as per the budget. There are three schemes: Scheme A, Scheme B, Scheme C. In Scheme A, first time employment, who are going to join in companies first time, that is after college. That means fresher. Fresher is getting first time employment. For them, 1 month salary they are going to give. That is a Scheme A. Scheme B, it is applicable only for manufacturing sectors. In this manufacturing sector, when you are creating more job for them, there will be an incentive of EPF. PF employer share and the employee share. Both the shares are going to be paid by the Government of India. You need not to pay. The first time employee also not going to pay his PF. That there will be no deduction for employee. Employer, yes, he need not to pay. Then he can directly just enroll. Government will pay, like ABRY scheme. Then Scheme C, this is support for the employers, not only first time joiners, freshers. Even if your strength is increasing, the people who already were working, that is experienced people also, in this Scheme C, employer can get back, that is reimburse the PF amount up to 3,000. That is a Scheme C. Three schemes: Scheme A for employee 1 month salary, Scheme B first time joiner PF employer and employee, Scheme C employer even for experienced employees. Let us understand one by one. This is the scheme. All the schemes are going to be on roll for 2 years. 2 years in that is addition, that is enrollment can be happen. Scheme A is valid for 2 years. That's why total duration of benefit is 3 years. Scheme B, that is also 2 years, but benefit is going to be 4 years. That's why 6 years it will be on live. Scheme C also 2 years, then 4 years they are going to get the benefit. So 6 years it will be in live. So let us understand one by one scheme in detail. Scheme A, as we saw, it is for only first time joiners. Newly joined, he should be a newly joined. He should be in formal sectors, as well as direct benefit transfer is going to happen up to 15,000, that is in 3 installment. Who are enrolled in EPF, you should be enrolled in EPF. That is the first time you should have enrolled in EPF. For them only this benefit will come up to 15,000, that is a 1 month salary, going to be paid in 3 installment. For that, compulsory financial literacy course they have to complete. That undertaking should be given to get the second installment. Salary, the employee salary may be up to 1 lakh for all the people are eligible, up to 1 lakh salary people. That, but only 15,000 they will get the as a salary for first month. So these are all the features. Newly joined employees are in formal sectors. He should have joined first time in EPFO. Salary may be up to 1 lakh. 15,000 rupees will be given in 3 installment. And then literacy, financial literacy course he has to undergo. Subsidy in case employee resigned within a year and left the organization, means employer has to pay back the amount. So employer responsibility is increasing. If the employee left, so he has to get from the employee and pay to the government. The scheme is will be in life for 2 years. It is valid for 2 years. Then Scheme B, that is first scheme is to giving 1 month salary. Second scheme, it is objective of first time employees you have to hire more. That also where in manufacturing sector it is applicable only for manufacturing sector, only for first time joiners. Scheme B is applicable only for manufacturing, only for first time joiners. So what is the benefit you are going to get? Employer share, employee share. Both the shares of PF will be paid by the government. Employer will be benefited, not paying the PF for the new hires, as well as employee, that is a new hires, need not to be he will not be having any deduction from his salary, so he will get more salary. This is for 4 years, but the percentage varies. 4 years this scheme will be valid. He can avail this benefit for 4 years. The conditions: first time employee, he should be a first time, that is a fresher. Second, The company should be in manufacturing sector. You can see in PF Form 5, you can see it should have registered as a factory. That is a manufacturing sector. Then third important condition is EPFO's track record. 3-year track record should be good. The organization track record, no delay, no default, like that. The track record should be in good. Then only that organization is eligible for this scheme B incentive. What are all the features? So first of all, the percentage for each year. First year, employer share 12, employee share 12. 24% will be reimbursed. Then not reimbursed, you need not to pay. Second year also same, 12 years, 12% and 12% you need not to pay, like ABRY scheme. Third year, government will give how many? 8% and 8%. Employee 8%, employer 8%. 4% they have to pay. Fourth year, only 4% government will give, 8% employer and 8% employee should pay under to avail this scheme B. What are all the features? If we say applicable for first time employees, only for manufacturing sector, 3 years track record should be in good. Condition is the eligibility at least 50 previously non-EPFO enrolled workers or 25% from the baseline, from the previous year. For example, your strength is last year 100. 100 plus 50, 150. 100, 25% is 25. So 125. Whichever is least, 125 is least. So your strength should have increased 125 plus. Then only this scheme is eligible. Not only that, this 125 threshold you should maintain whole period. If your strength is reduced 125, automatically the scheme B incentive will be stopped. They will not pay. So your strength plus 50 or 25%, whichever is less. For example, another company which is having 1000 manpower, 1000 people are enrolled in EPF in that organization. Of that organization, 25% is 250 people. So 1250. Then 50% if you add 1050, whichever is less, 1250 or 1050. So their threshold is 1050. 1050 plus, when they are reaching, this scheme B incentive is eligible for them. All the new joiners, those who are all joining in the organization, their PF will be paid by the Government of India, both employer share and employee share. Next is employees whoever employed, there should be a direct employment, no outsourced employment. Salary up to 1 lakh rupees, yes, the employee's salary up to 1 lakh rupees are eligible to avail this scheme B. For employees' wages more than 25,000, that PF wages is more than 25,000, that time it will be restricted up to 25,000. That means 25%, for example, 1% salary is 50,000 for example. So up to 25,000 PF, both the shares, employer and employee share, will be paid by the Government of India. Balance 25,000 employer has to bear, as well as balance 25,000 employee has to bear. The Government of India will pay up to 25,000 salary, that is 25 into 12% for employer, 25 into 12% for employee. That one only will be paid by Government of India. The same thing, the employee leaving the organization, left the organization within 1 year. That time, employer responsibility, he has to pay back the incentive. Whatever he has availed, he has to pay back. That is very, very important. As well as for scheme A, that is 1 month salary, as well as scheme B. Both can be availed. Yes, you can avail both the scheme at a time. This scheme also will be in force for 2 years. That means last second year, if anybody joins, plus 4 years, you get the scheme incentive, you will be availing. Then scheme C. What is this scheme C? In scheme B, new joiners, that is a first time EPFO employees, but only will avail incentive. That is employer and employee both will avail. No, I am increasing the strength, but I am hiring only experienced people. Yes, for you also there will be an incentive. That is a scheme C. If you are hiring experienced people, that is already enrolled people, for them also Government of India will reimburse up to 3,000 rupees for 2 years. Condition is your base strength is below 50, your organization strength is below 50, then at least minimum 2 people you have to increase. If your strength is more than 50, minimum 5 people you have to increase your strength. If you are increased that from 6th person onwards, you will get this incentive under scheme C. That means the employees PF up to 3,000 rupees will be reimbursed by the government of India. More than salary as usual up to 1 lakh are eligible. If you are hiring the experienced people more than 1 lakh rupees salary, they are not eligible. New employees need not to be, because they will be covered in schemes B. That's why they will not come under scheme C. Applicable, as we said, below 50 you should hire at least minimum 2 to avail this. 2 plus third person onwards you will get the scheme feature, this feature. As well as 50 plus, so 55, your strength is more than 50, at least 5% you have to add, avail this scheme C feature. So 1 lakh rupees, up to 1 lakh rupees per month employees are eligible for this. As well as new employees under part need not to be entrance to EPFO. The EPFO, that is not a first time employees, freshers need not to be here included. Not only that, up to 3,000 rupees, 2 years government is going to reimburse. This scheme C as well as scheme A you can avail at a time. This scheme also will be in force up to 2 years. And in case your employee generation, that is I said base plus 5, you are eligible. You generated 1,000 people employment, then your incentive will be paid quarterly. Not only that, since you raised so many employment you have generated, third and fourth year also you are going to get the reimbursement. That is first year 12%, second year 12%, you are going to get reimbursement up to 3,000 rupees. As well as since you have generated more job, that is 1,000 jobs, so you are going to get third and fourth year also reimbursement, but not 12%. Third year, it as per scheme B, it is 8%. As well as fourth year 4% you will get as a reimbursement from government of India. These are all the 3 schemes. Scheme A, 1 month salary 15,000 for first time joiners, 3 installment. Scheme B, all the new joiners, employer share and employee share will be paid by the government of India up to 4 years. First year 24%, second year 24%, third year 8%, fourth year 4% government will pay. Scheme C is experienced person also, it will be reimbursed by the government of India if the strength is raised up to 5, or if it is a below 50 strength, 2 people you added, you are eligible for scheme C also. In this regard, more GOs or circulars will come, it will give more clarity to us. I will be keep posting in this channel. You can watch this channel. If you like, you share this, particularly you share this to all MSME employees or entrepreneurs, so that they will try to use this benefit which is given by government of India. Thank you for watching.